How did it feel to make an instant impact in your first minutes as a Clipper?
It was good. It's really good. I told myself out there today, like, it wasn't going to be a matter of, like, making shots or scoring. It was going to be just trying to get extra possessions and things of that nature.
What stood out to you in a positive way in terms of, like, what felt easy and what felt more difficult?
What felt easy was just meshing with the guys. Like, I played with a lot of the guys in, like, the early stages of when I signed, like the Rico runs. So they know my game a good amount. But it's just different at this level. So for things to mesh as quick as, they were able to tonight was pretty positive. I think on the flip side of that, I think the second unit needs to do a better job of coming in and just dominating the little things,
When you're on the floor, obviously first game for them after coming back from an injury, and you did play the stay-ready games, but when you're on the floor, does it feel like there was any rust for you that you had to knock off?
Yeah, I thought my shot was pretty flat. My shot was pretty flat, and my timing on blocking shots was a little off, but normally when I miss time and I come back, my rebounding timing is a little bit off, but today I was just aggressively just going to meet the ball.
Does that surprise you, though, that your rebounding timing wasn't off? Like, does that give you, like, encouragement that because that wasn't off, maybe you're farther along than you might have even thought?
Yeah. Yeah. I think playing in that one game in the G League kind of helped with that. But at the end of the day, it's just going after the ball. It's hitting your guy and going to meet the ball.
Mo, what went into the last couple of weeks for you to get ready to be able to play on this level, on this court?
A lot. A lot. Like, felt like I was lifting every day. Cardio work, like playing one-on-one against Amir Johnson, who still kind of has it, who still kind of got it, was really tiring. And then, just coming in by myself and in the recovery, and then mentally it was pretty tough too. Just getting over the hurdle of just like, okay, like, you're not hurt anymore. Just go out there and try it.
We didn't get to talk to you when you got to the team and everything. Mm-hmm. Why did this team want you? Why did you want to come here? And what's it been like, outside of basketball, like getting to know these guys that you teammates with?
Yeah, I think, the guys were pretty aggressive in recruiting me. Once free agency kind of hit, and it was on all three levels. It was from ownership to management, and then obviously like head coach and players, all four levels. Guys reached out and they're like, listen, like, we haven't had, a big who can stretch the floor and the way how you do, and I think, it could be a really good thing here.
Why has someone like Kawhi connected with you, and how have y'all kept that connection going since y'all have been teammates these last few months now?
Yeah, I've known Kawhi pretty well since I was in high school. And he reached out to me. It was a very random day. He reached out to me in between, like, classes, and I was like, what? And he used to just check on me. He was pretty close with my brother for the most part. And he would just check on me. And then obviously when I got down to Texas, getting to know his mom, getting to know his uncle, and coming down for games and getting to know him a little bit was awesome. And every summer he would tell me, come to San Diego, come to San Diego. And I was saying, ain't nobody trying to go to San Diego. And then finally, I signed. No, you're in LA, you don't want to go to San Diego. But finally, like, I signed, and a couple weeks went by, and I was playing in Rico's, and he called me one day randomly, and he was like, come down to San Diego. And I was like, all right, I guess I'll come to San Diego. And got with him, we worked out, spent some time together, and it was good. Can't wait to get him back.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, what was it you were dealing with that kind of limited you to start the year? Because I think you were okay to start the preseason.
Yeah, the weird part about it was, like, I've had this injury. I had the same exact injury last year with the Sixers, but I kind of played through it. Like, I wanted to play through it here, but, the training staff, I got to give thanks when due. They were like, no, this is something that, like, it's pulling on different areas of your body. Like, your biomechanics are changing because of this area of your body, my knee. Let's really figure this out so we can and strengthen other areas on your body so we can, not have to deal with this all season long. Because I've dealt with it for a while I was in Philly. It was annoying, but it's not a specific injury. My knees are, as the doctor would say, like in the 90th percentile of healthy looking knees, but I kept getting in this pocket of fluid in my knee. And it was a little bit frustrating because we couldn't figure out like why it was coming, but now we have it settled, and now there's a plan in place to kind of mitigate that.
Does that plan involve maybe not playing back-to-backs, or is there more of a day-to-day workload aside from that you can look at to manage it?
I'm not Joe. I'm gonna. I'll die on my shield if I have to. But no, there's definitely a plan in place. I think there was a little bit of a minute restriction there, but I didn't reach those minutes. So I think going into tomorrow, I feel pretty comfortable. I feel pretty good and springy. So we'll see tomorrow.